Hey, welcome to the channel, Shake Hands with Destiny, where our whole initiative is to talk about faith and finance, because I only shake hands with my destiny if you shake hands with your destiny. So let's get it, let's go. But there's two things I want you to go ahead and do for me today. If after this video, if our content is good and you think it's valuable, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be dropping a whole lot of fire within this channel, some stuff that can really help you shake hands with your destiny as well. But maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's also for you to just walk with me, meet my co-host Shanika here. Shanika, who I'm helping her through her credit finance, helping her through her faith walk. So let's get it. Let's go today. So let's go ahead, grab your pens, grab your papers, and let's get in. So today, what we're going to be teaching today is about how to get high limit credit cards. So what I want to talk about today is, let's just say, are you stuck with a credit card that has a $500 limit, $1,000 limit, or maybe even a $1,500 or $2,000 limit, and you wonder how in the world are these people getting $25,000 limits, or 25 and 30 and $40,000 credit limits on one card? I'm gonna show you. One of the things here you have to do first is learn three things that's very important. You have to understand what your statement date is on your credit card. Then you also have to understand what your payment due date is, along with what you call your reporting date. Let me explain what that means. A statement date, that means that's the date that your credit card balance comes out. And so what's going to happen is, let's just say your cycle goes from the 1st to the 30th, and your statement date is the 30th. That means it closes on that date. However, excuse me, your payment is due on the 10th of the month, okay? However, look here, look at this calendar here. I'm going to show you. Your cycle ends on the 30th. Your payment due date is the 10th of the month, so you got 10 days later. However, it reports to the credit bureaus on the 5th of the month. Wait a minute, Corey. So let's just say, for an example, you maxed out that credit card on the 30th, and you're going to pay it off on the 10th. And you had $1,000 credit limit, and you maxed it out just for that month because you were shopping, no big deal there. And you're going to pay it off on your payment date, which is the 10th. However, what's going to report to your the credit bureaus? It's going to report as that card is being maxed out, and that's going to negatively affect your credit. Why? Because you're not paying it until the 10th, but it's reporting on the 5th of the month. Okay, so understand those three cycles as what I'm about to share with you on how to utilize two credit cards that may have minimum or low credit limits. So what we're going to utilize today is, let's just say, for an example, you got two credit cards. One has $1,000, one has $2,000. Okay, so you have two credit cards. Okay, I'm just going to use, for an example, I'm going to use two credit cards here. Preferably two that have credit unions. Why am I saying credit unions? Because credit unions are very valuable, and they do not have transfer balance, is generally speaking fees. So what that means, if I have two credit unions and I can take out cash, and I'll teach you later on in our course where you can take all of the money out and have no cash advance fee. Yep, there are banks like that. And you can do what you call a balance transfer without having to pay the fee. So here's what you want to do. And understand, y'all, this is a disciplinary. You have to be disciplined to do what I'm trying to show you right here. This is so you can get the big bag later on, so I can show you how to get business cards and so forth, so you can use this for passive income. However, you want to take card number one. Say your rent is due on the 1st of the month, and it's balance of, you have available balance of $2,000, and your rent is $1,500. You don't have to pay your rent. This could be cell phone bill, utilities. Take whatever your fixed bills are every month that you're paying normally with a check or a debit card. We want to pay them on our credit card. So let's just say, for an example, this is your rent. You pay $1,500 on your card, and you pay your rent off. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to do that on card one. Okay, card one, $1,500. You had available $2,000. Card two, what you're going to do is do what you call a balance transfer the minute you make that payment. So you're going to say card two has $1,000 available. So you're going to transfer $1,000 to card number two. What just happened? You're going to pay $500 on card one, and you just transferred $1,000 off of that card. So now that balance on card number one is what? What is it? It's $0. So is card number one happy that you spent $1,500 and you paid it off? Yeah, they happy. You're going to continue to do that process for the next 6 months. So card number two, remember you transfer the balance to card number two. When you transfer that balance, you're just going to now pay off that card like you ordinarily would have paid your rent or your utilities out of your checking account. So what just happened, y'all? You paid 2 cards off, man. 2 cards got paid off, which you would have done anyway. If you do that for 6 to 12 months, you have 2 cards that are basically being maxed out. And you're going to, generally speaking, if you do that for about a 12-month cycle, we're not even talking about the points that's going to be rewarded to you. If you do that for 12 months, guess what's going to happen? You're probably going to be able to take your summer vacation for free. But if you do that for 6 to 12 months, after that 6-month cycle, you're going to ask for what you call a line of credit increase. Okay. So what you're going to do is that card that was a $2,000 card, it could easily go to 5 or 10,000. Why? Because they're going to say, wait a minute, this person is maxing out their card every single month and they're paying it down to 0 every month. Card number two, they're going to say the same thing. So 6 months from now, you could easily take 2 cards and have, where you had a total of $3,000, you could easily have a $30,000 totality between 2 cards. And guess what will happen as well? You'll be maxing out those points and you'll be getting your travel hacks and be able to travel on your summer vacation for free, utilizing those points. Hey, y'all, don't forget, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel, y'all, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of heat on here. But go ahead. All of this information is within our personal credit course as well as within our freedom course. And don't forget, remember those statement dates, payment dates, and reporting dates are valuable. Okay, you can get into this thing. Remember this, y'all. I only shake hands with my destiny if you shake hands with your destiny. Let's get it. Let's go.